This is the Animate the Claw Striker eDesign Challenge solution video. As you recall, the goal of this challenge was to create a GIF file or GIF that showed the attack of a LEGO Mindstorm Claw Striker robot. To facilitate this, we have a folder that has all of the images of that Claw Striker attack. Notice that there are 8 images in total. What we can do is within GIMP, go to File, Open, as Layers, select the different files, click Open. The 8 images, they're all the correct size. And what we're going to do now is go to Filters, Animation, Optimize for GIF. And what that will do is the program is going to optimize the different files, the different layers for animation. Recall that animation is simply the movement sequentially from one image to the next, which creates the illusion of movement. Once it is finished processing, you can then go to the next step. What's going to happen is it's actually going to create a new GIMP file that has the optimized images in it. So notice now, whereas before we had this tab with the burst images, we now have a series of images with this time setting, the 100 milliseconds. And if we go into that same area, animation playback, we will actually be able to see the animation. However, because of the size of the image, it will be quite big, so we can't really see the attack. However, what we can do, close that window, is we can, from this new file, go to File, Export As, and we're going to export it as a GIF file, and we'll call it Attack the Claw Strike. GIF, click Export. Notice that you have an option to interlace, do it as animation or not as animation. And if I click Export, the size of the image that you create does make a significant difference. If it is too large, you will end up with delays and problems. Now, the follow-up challenge for those of you who are interested is to actually create your own animation using hand-drawn or other photographic images where you are the one who is setting up the subtle changes that occur between each frame. It looks like the processing is done. And now if I go into the folder, I will see that I have something called Attack the Claw Strike, which is 17,000 kilobytes. If I double click it, it'll open the Internet Explorer, and lo and behold, here is my Attack the Claw Strike. Now, one thing that should be noted is the size of the images definitely makes a difference in terms of the time it takes to process. So just to illustrate this, I'm going to change the image size from its current 2,340 pixel dimensions. I'm going to just make it into 234, 416. Let's scale that. In fact, let's scale all of the images. Looks like all of them have actually scaled automatically by changing the 1. Now, with this in mind, if I do that same process, File, Export As, Export, Attack the Claw Strike version 2, export. Let's see how long it takes for that to happen. Bam. So the size of your file actually does make a significant difference in terms of how efficiently it takes place, and also the final file size. Notice when I double click this, it's a little smaller, but definitely occurred a lot faster. So the point being is be careful about the size of your files, and it's not that difficult to create an animated GIF in GIMP.